Welcome to Bonehead Gaming.
Okay gamers, and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die. Now today's game plan is to get a farm started. I mean, we are day 45 at the moment and we still haven't bothered starting a farm. So I've got as many of the seeds as I possibly can. I've got some tree seeds. I'm going to go up and cut my other trees down in a moment. Dig up anything I've already got up upstairs. And I've only got 13 fertilizers, so we are going to have to be careful of what we fertilize. Farming is that one there. Going to bring some spare dirt with me as well. I've got one of each seed. I will. Where's my drinks? Make some golden rod seeds. Going to bring some coffee. Microsanthemums. Turn all that into seeded stuff. I think that's pretty much it at the moment. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much daytime now, so we're gonna repair my axe. Tools. I have pretty much got everything moved down into my chests and boxes now. I did destroy my science station, so I need to find a new one of those. Let's check that smelting stuff. You're smelting. Right, don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're doing stone, but that's all done. You're doing clay, so you can stop for the moment. Right, 8 minutes, I'll leave that on. You're pretty much full up, so you can stay. And you're nothing. Right, let's put that up the top, because I don't want that. Now, I have started doing a ladder system. Turn the lights on. So you can see I haven't got too many floors to go now. A couple more floors and I'll finally be at the top. So I'll take you down the stairs. So we've got this floor here, which is obviously my crafting floor. If I turn off, you can see quite comfortably with the lights. I've been experimenting trying to get different lightings, which I see some are on, some are off. So that's quite comfortable. You come down to the second floor. Now there's no lighting, so I'll turn my torch on. We have this room. Then we come down again. We have this room. And then we come down once more and we have this room. Now the ladder system I've set up is right from here, so we can literally go from any floor down the ladder system or take the stairway. Okay. Now I'm going to run outside, chop a few trees down. And I'm going to start placing a couple little blocks, and then I'm going to sort of explain what I'm doing and how I'm going about it. So I'll catch you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, so we are back. I have done a fair bit of the base sort of layout that I want. I mean, it's not ideal. It probably won't be ideal, I don't really know yet. I'm just kind of making things up as I go along. You know, that's my usual plan. So what I want to do, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, well that was lucky, 10. Let's just make a quick chest. Now the reason I'm making this chest is I do not want to be using the fertilizer by accident. So let's just go and hoe all this down. It's always best to hoe or till your dirt before you actually do plant anything. And the reason being is a lot of stuff, it will still grow on dirt, but it'll only give you one instead of the double. Now this first row can be for coffee beans. Okay, now I was going to do it over that side where I had all my trees planted before, but it's not really a square surface, so I'm going to do it here. Oh, let's just go get rid of our little visitor and then I'll explain to you what's going on. Yeah, little friend. Take those. Okay, so you can see I've got it elevated. My original plan was to make it elevated high enough to put spikes all underneath of it. So any zombies that decide to come around to my farm, the ones that don't got the stairs, will just walk over spikes. I might still do that. If I do, I'm going to have to dig out the floor and do it. But I don't really know if I want to be honest with you. I mean, the likelihood of any sort of zombies coming over this side is quite slim. Just flatten that down. So what I'm going to do is every 5 blocks in every direction I've got a pillar. Well, I've actually got 3 wooden logs. I'm not sure how sturdy they actually are, but I think it should be good enough for the job I need. Hello. Yeah, there's a worm in your neck. But anyway, yeah. What I'm going to do is strips of 10. Now, this whole area, that building's going to get removed. I don't know about that one, but up to that building at least is going to be my farm. Now, when I say farm, I mean not just crops. I'm going to have a big tree sort of area as well, so I've got plenty of wood on supply. The only thing I've got to be careful about is when I did the similar sort of thing, or the trees anyway, on a different server, I actually had that many trees growing. I just completely lagged the server out. If you went anywhere near where my base was on that server, oh come on, I'm having a lot of issues placing blocks today. And I did not want to do that, did I? That's why I didn't want to use my fertilizer straight away. Crap. Right. I'm going to go back and redo all of that. So I will not be using any of my rare crops like the hops until I get this figured out and now I know exactly what I'm doing. So I mean, the problem doing it the way I am is the stability issue, as you just saw. Partly my own fault though. I should have connected the other ends up before I did that. I mean, I was going to make it 5 blocks wide, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but instead I've done a gap of 5, which does stretch the stability just a little bit more. And also because of the blocks that I'm using, I don't know what the stability range is on these blocks. Ah, no guys. Ah, that chest I made. I've only just realised the chest actually collapsed as well. I've lost all my fertiliser, 13 blocks of fertiliser. That's like an hour's worth of crafting. And a shitload of nitrate, which I don't have to replace. Fuck. Well, I won't be using any fertiliser, so that whole idea was a waste. Balls. Right, anyway, let me get the rest of this down. And I'll be back with you in a moment. Right guys, well we've had a second failure there and some sneaky little board just creeped up on us. Sorry for the speech there, my shooting was getting a little bit lackluster. Christ. Right, I'm gonna need to make a new chest anyway. Don't want to go losing any of these supplies. Right, let's just put a couple bits in there a minute so we can pick some stuff up. Get that all back in a minute. Let's get the old trusty club out. The one-hit wonder club. Yeah, fool. Oh! What a tough girl. Not tough enough. Some people just don't know when to stay dead. Now I'm pretty sure we missed a crawler or two here. So I'm going to clean these bodies up. I'm going to deconstruct everything I've made and I'm going to start from scratch. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Another moment. Okay guys, and we are back once again. Now, I've had a couple failed different attempts and ideas. I'm not sure if they're going to make it into the video or not yet, but this is my fourth, maybe fifth different variation. I'm determined to get the floating farm working. Right, let's just hoe this down, and then I'll update you with what I've actually done. Because there are a couple of minor stroke major changes. You can see I've changed the material, so I'm not using the logs, I'm using blanks. planks. Instead of being 5 apart, there's now a gap of 4 in the middle here. Now that may only be a difference of 1, but I'm hoping that will make the hell of a difference. I've cleared all the rest of it out because it just kept collapsing. Instead of making the farm 10 long before I put the next bridge in, I'm going to make it blocks of 5. This is not going to work, is it? Fuck! Right guys, I'm going to have to call this an episode, and I'm going to have to do a bit of fucking playing around off camera. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, if you've watched this one, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you have a bit more luck than I do with your farming, or at least you don't try messing about as much as I do and you're actually serious and proper. And happy gaming. Bye.